Well, my mom became a U.S. citizen in 2010, and then just last year in November, she applied an I-130 spousal petition on behalf of my dad. And then in April, early April, we received a letter from ICE saying that we want to interview you and your family for the I-130. And since the consultant was all the way down in Bakersfield, Fresno, in that area, we drove all the way down there a day before the interview, and we talked to him. And then we were all ready. My dad bought his new coat, dressed up, ready for the interview. My mom was all ready. She bought her coat, her clothes, and we go up there, and then over there, everything just, they interview us. They make us wait an hour, 2 hours, and they make us they told us to go to another story, and level 5, and then we wait in that waiting room over there, and we were approached by 2 ICE officers, and one of them took my dad outside, and then the other one came up to us and said that we need to talk to you guys. And she talked to us, and she told us that your husband's being detained. So their reasoning for detaining my dad was that they sent out a letter. We actually never received any letter from ICE officials. We never received any deportation order, deporting on your own. We never received anything like that. And if we had, my dad definitely would have done something. He's a great man. He wouldn't have left that there. And when they took my dad outside, and the lady was explaining all this to us, when they told us to leave the building, they gave us an address to go see where my dad was at if we wanted to meet him. And at that time, my dad was begging the officials, let me hug them one more time, let me just say goodbye at least. And they just held him back, and they denied it. They said, no, you can't. And they gave us the address. They told us to go meet him over there. And then over there, they made us wait for another hour. And then they only let us meet him for 5 minutes. And we went inside, and he was crying. He was just, that day never goes away. I just think about it all the time. It's just his face. He had nothing.
They take us in, and then I see him just 5 minutes, and behind the mirror. Then I don't see him personally. Then kids crying. He's crying a lot. Then he said, you go back home. Then I never drive in that long, but I come home and very stressed, and kids crying, and I came home. They asking me questions, then I can't answer them because I'm driving. I'm telling them, let's go home, then I answer you guys. But I can't. It take me 6-7 hours. I came home. Then I came home, open the door. I can see anything in here. Just so lonely. Me and my 2 kids in this home.
And then knowing the fact that he was still in California, it kind of relieved us. We can maybe go down and see him. So just last weekend, we went to go see him. And he hasn't been feeling good. He's been sick in there as well. He's lost so much weight. He's so worried. I know he doesn't sleep at night. I just know it. And he always calls up and tells us, don't worry about me, I'm fine. But I know he's not fine. I could hear it in his voice. He's trying so much to tell us that he's perfectly fine, but I know he's not. You can just hear it in his voice. It's been really hard for us for the past 3 months because he's been away from us, and I don't want this to go longer. We need him out I'd like to tell ICE, you know, my dad's a great man. He's tax paying. He's a taxpayer every year since he's been here. He works. He feeds his kids, you know, us, and he's just a helpful man. And I'd like to say that, you know, he's not a danger in society. He's a wonderful man, you know, and I'd just like to say that please let him go and review his case and let him go, because and then I'd also like to ask the community, our people, please help us. Please support us by signing the petition on the link below on notonemoredeportation.com for Gurmukh Singh's case, my father, and I just really appreciate your help.